Hello everybody and welcome back for some more Heroes of the Storm action. I am SunGlare, the Italian gamer, and today I am a pretty pink princess. I am going to play Tyrande. I recently got her to level 10, as you can see. I'm just a little bit above level 10 in experience. I bought her master skin mainly because it looks okay, but especially because it's pink, and this way I can be a pretty pink princess, as I said, and as you can see from the title of this video. Tyrande, a couple of things to say about Tyrande. First of all, it's not Tyrande, it's Tyrande, but I like to call her Tyrande because it's more fun. Second of all, she's one of the most versatile heroes in the game, super fun to play. She has a lot of different builds you can go for. She is an amazing secondary support. She has a bit of a hard time solo supporting a team because she doesn't have the healing potential to do so, but now after they changed her, I believe it was in the Sylvanas patch, things got much better. But before that, she used to be like the worst healer in the game. No one was going for full support Tyrande, but nowadays you can go full support, as I said, with Healing Ward, Storm Shield and stun related talents, or you can go and be a super long range sniper and killing people across the map with your owls and going with the rewind and double owl build, or you can go for an auto attack focus build which does a lot of damage in a short amount of time thanks to a couple of good synergies with their talents and their trait. We will see that inside the game though. Being so versatile, I never say what build I'm going to play when I look for a game. I actually decide what build I go for inside the game. This is good to do with all heroes, but especially on Tyrande. Depending on my team composition and my enemy's composition, I decide what build to go for. So I cannot tell you what build I will go for right now. We will see inside the game, so let's not waste any more time. Let's jump right in and see what we get. And yeah, let's bring some pink doom to our enemies.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Am I the only one who's creeped out about the green skin color? Jesus, get some sun.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've officially landed on the Garden of Terror. We apologize for the long loading screen,
But you didn't see that because I never record during the loading screen. Anyway, the friendly team, Stitches, myself as Tyrande, Zagara, Nova and Kel'Thas. This is a well-rounded team. I'm liking it a lot. We have a lot of kill potential. Goodies. But Nova cannot solo me, so I should go ahead and help. The enemy team is Zagara, Kel'Thas, Malfurion, Stitches and Muradin. They also have a very strong team. They have a very sturdy frontline in Muradin and Stitches. Thankfully, I'm Tyrande, so I can apply my Hunter's Mark. I will talk about that in just a little bit. I think I'll go for the full support build here. I'm going to go for Ranger's Mark at level 1. This will reduce the cooldown on my trait, Hunter's Mark, by 8 seconds. What is my trait, you might ask? It's a targeted ability. It's actually an activated ability. Let's just quickly destroy that Crypt Tumor. I know I'm not, I'm just trying to get myself in a good position. Looks like our Kef has already died, it's not a big deal. It's just the start of the game. Let's go top and try to reinforce that lane. We see Kel'Thas and Muradin. I was saying, my Hunter's Mark I applied to a hero, just quick demonstration. You can see it says vulnerable. While the Hunter's Mark is on, it lasts for how much? 4 seconds. The enemies affected by it will take additional 25% damage. My Q ability is called Light of Elune. It will heal my target and myself. The heal on yourself is always the same no matter if you heal only yourself or yourself and the target, so it's always worth to heal something else, even if just a minion, because the healing on yourself is always going to be the same. And I meant to heal Kel'Thas and I heal the minion. Master Tyrande play right here, boys. Don't worry. My double ability is called Sentinel. It shoots very long range owl that is going to let me get stunned apparently. Let's try to stun the enemy team. No, I'm just sucking, because this is Master Tyrande, everybody. Tyrande is one of those heroes that if you can hit the skill shots, it feels amazing. If you miss the skill shot, you feel absolutely useless, because you are absolutely useless. Let's stun both the enemies with one Lunar Flare. Can I get a kill on that Kel'Thas? No! Why my friendly Kel'Thas left me? Don't leave me, kill the enemy Muradin, come on! One more owl will do the trick. That, by the way, was my E ability, Lunar Flare. I did hit him with owl, but it was not enough because they tapped the fountain. My Lunar Flare, my E ability is a long-range skill shot targeted on the ground. As you can see, after a short delay, an arrow falls from the sky and stuns the target's hit for 1 second. It's a very powerful stun on a very short cooldown. It has a very nice range, and I will also increase the range of it even more. So so it will all in all be very nice. This owl will give vision on its travel path. You can see I just revealed the enemy Muradin. Can I steal one seed? I can maybe scare him off a little bit. He cannot kill me, 1v1 just yet. Anyway, at level 4 we go for Healing Ward, because as I said, I'm the only healer in our team, and I want to be able to snipe that Kalthas. I want to snipe that Kalthas so bad with an owl. Go owl! Did I get him? No! And I'm going to die now because I'm good at this game. Can I survive? Holy shit, I survived. What's going on? I don't know. Doesn't matter though. Looks like the enemy team is slightly ahead on seeds, but in the middle lane we should be able to pick an easy kill on the enemy Zagara. No! What? Malfurion saved the enemy Zagara. Can I get a snipe with my owl? I hope so. She tapped the fountain, so I think it will not be enough. But the owl was in the good way because she was going to tap the fountain. I knew that, so I shoot my owl to the fountain. I'm going mid to rejoin my friendly Stitches and throw him a heal right here. And let's push this lane back. I'm going to use my E to clear some creep tumors off of this. Top lane needs to be careful. I'm going to send an owl just to scout for them. I need to reinforce them as quickly as I can. I know this side for me is awful to reinforce from, but maybe I can do something. I cannot save my teammates, and I might die as well here. I am forced to tap the fountain. I will also put down a healing word. Of course, this is the patch where they nerfed the healing word, so now it is being affected by area of effect spell, so I need to be very mindful of where I put it. It's not big enough nerf to justify not picking the talent. It still is one of the best talents in the game, especially on supports, but it's not just as good as it used to be. Let's go ahead and throw an owl in the face of Kel'Thas. As I said in my pre-show, you can spec entirely for owls and have your owls do like 1000 damage across the map, because they will gain increased damage the longer they travel, and will pierce through enemies. But this is not the build I'm going for. Let's stun the enemy Zagara. I'm going to miss because I am good at Tyrande, as proven by the fact that I am Master Tyrande. But again, no one is going to take care of these creep tumors but me. At level 7 we pick up Lunar Blaze. This will increase the range of my stun by 50%. It's going to be very noticeable. It's one of my favorite talents on Tyrande. I pick it in almost every iteration of her. This Zagara is so out of her league. She's going to die. We need to do something though, because they just managed to pick all the seeds from the Garden Terror up top. We need to do it. We need to do it ourselves down here. Can we gank somebody? Let's gain vision for our team. I need to shoot an owl as quickly as I can. There goes the Stitches. I can definitely stun the Stitches. Apply vulnerable to him, and now he is going to die. I can heal our friendly Kel'Thas. I can put down a healing ward, and maybe we can also kill the enemy Muradin. Looks like our friendly Kel'Thas is going to tank the enemy guard, the neutral Garden Terror. I need to stun both the enemy Zagara and the enemy Kel'Thas to keep my Stitches alive. I need to apply vulnerable to the enemy Zagara so I can try to do something. We do manage to pick up the kill on the enemy Kel'Thas, but now Muradin is reinforcing once again. An heal going down on our friendly Kel'Thas once again is going to ensure that he survives this confrontation. I'm going to go back and tap the fountain. I need to let my teammates know because they are so very low, and once I tap the fountain I can then go back and rejoin this fight. Looks like the enemy team is in top gear to contest us. Once again, Zagara needs to go back because that is going to not end well for her. Looks like the entirety of the enemy team was after our Nova. I don't know what she was doing down there. No, we cannot stay here. Just go back. Just go back. This is suicide. I can gain vision once again, and I can get a stun on at least 2 of them, but more than that I cannot do much. Let's go ahead and heal some more. Our Zagara, the enemy Zagara is in a very bad spot. We can catch her in the crossfire, and a nice hook is going to ensure us the kill. I'm going to go ahead and put down another healing ward. We can now zone the enemy team. Another stun is going to hit the enemy Malfurion, but I have no mana to follow it up. We do manage to kill the enemy Garden Terror. Now I'm going to body block the enemy team. Another nice flame strike is going to hit the enemy Malfurion, and the hook is going to ensure the kill. I have no mana to stun this enemy Muradin, but maybe we can do something about it. We cannot. Doesn't matter. It looks like they managed to steal some seeds, and now they do have a Garden Terror ready to come. It's not a big deal though. Shit. I promised myself never to say a big deal though ever again. Let's throw a owl in case this Kel'Thas survives. I doubt it will, but in case it didn't, you can see this owl was going to hit him. At level 10 we go for Starfall. You can go for Shadowstalk. It's a very good ability, but I don't think... Well, actually my team has some very strong ganking potential in Stitches and Kel'Thas, but I usually like to go for Shadowstalk when I have a Kerrigan in my team, because a Kerrigan can definitely take advantage of the 4 seconds, 5 seconds of stealth you can give her, and she can surprise enemies and kill them. Now we need to defend against this Garden Terror. Should not be a hard task to do. As I was saying about the big dildo, I promised myself never to say that again, because as you can imagine, it does sound like it's a big deal though. But it's not a big deal though, it's not a big deal though, but still it's like, sounds like a big deal though, and it's always fun to say big deal though. Well, that can be taken wrong in so many ways. Let's go ahead and stun the enemy team and plop a Starfall on top of them, and now this enemy Garden Terror is chasing me. He's going to polymorph me because he put that thing in a very good place, but I'm going to line of sight juke the auto attack, and I'm going to land a stun. Mr. Ziggs, who are you? You are Muradin, you are not Ziggs. This is the wrong game for you. A good Mo is going to prevent the enemy team from killing our Zangara. The enemy Stitches though is going to destroy my healing ward immediately, and is my stun, because as I said, I'm very good at this game, and especially very good at Tyrande. I need to heal our friendly Zagara. She's going to die nonetheless. Come on, Stitches. Come on, Stitches, get out. We cannot do anything else here to help this confrontation. Looks like our Nova is in position to try something, but she's not going to be able to, because they have so much sustained power between the three of them, Malfurion, Stitches and Muradin. That is something you do not want to go against unless you have your full team potential with you. I need to go back mid and contest the experience gain from this Kel'Thas, because right now he's farming uncontestedly. Looks like he backed off. Looks like top lane Kel'Thas is going to be confronted by the enemy Zagara. He needs to be very careful. The Hunter Killer from Zagara can definitely do a lot of damage to him. I'm going to try and help him. No, never mind, belay that, because it looks like we managed to pick up a kill on the enemy Kel'Thas. I need to save my friendly Stitches. I do manage to deter them from chasing us. I'm going to put down a healing ward just to heal him and our Nova without spending any mana. It only has a 1 minute cooldown, so might as well do that. Looks like our friendly Stitches is going to be eaten by the enemy Stitches. I don't think I can save him. The only thing I can do is try to heal him, but no! He's going to run away from me. We could have healed him and destroyed this wall to help him escape. He's not going to do that. Looks like our Kel'Thas top lane died to the hands of the enemy Zagara in a mono, but that, I don't know, this is going to be very bad. I'm going to land a stun on top of the enemy Malfurion. I lied, I'm not going to be able to do so. I'm going to apply vulnerable to the enemy Zagara. If Nova just turns and does a lot of damage to Zagara while vulnerable is up, Kel'Thas manages to hit me with his Flame Strike. That's bullshit. I was out of it and I go down. That's my first death of the game though. I can still bring it back. It's going to be tough though, it's going to be tough. At level 13 we're going to be picking up Sprint. Looks like Kel'Thas left game and now he's a bot. That is never good. I get that a lot, holy shit. I hope he comes back, but lately, I don't know, especially Kel'Thas players, as soon as the game goes away, is game goes away a good word, a phrasing to say, because I mean if the game goes bad. As soon as the game goes slightly bad, they tend to leave the game. I guess that's be expected in open beta, but I mean, come on. I'm considerably medium MMR. I don't want to say high, I'm around the 3000s, but I don't know. I managed to stun the enemy Stitches when he gorged me. That is going to allow me to sprint and get out of harm's way in relative safety. I'm going to plop down a healing ward once again so we can heal our team up. We need to gather some seeds. They did destroy the bottom Garden Terror. Come on, team. Come on, team. We need enough seeds at least for one Garden Terror over on. Looks like they're still fighting in the middle lane. They need to be very careful. That Muradin is going to go down. A good Maw from the enemy Zagara is going to trap two of our members. I didn't see who they were. Actually, it was only Zagara and Nova's clone. I can stun the enemy Zagara and apply vulnerable to her. Now we can definitely kill her. I need to get back the Hunter Killer. Shit! That thing does a lot of damage. We need to get back into this. Is Kel'Thas back yet? No, he's still about. This is not going well, guys. As I was saying, I don't think it's open beta because I don't think I'm in an MMR that new players will play in. But it seems like these past few days, like 2 or 3 days, I've been getting a lot of people leaving the game early, calling it a loss even when it's not. It's like these people don't know that... why is my camera stuck here? I should put it into the middle of the action. Well, it's a good precision statement over there. It's like they do know that this game is not League of Legends or Dota. Comebacks are indeed a reality here. And actually are very likely because in this game... no one is taking the Garden Terror. In this game, comebacks are an everyday occurrence. It's not that hard to do. Remember that one team fight during the late game will win your team the game. That Mo, I don't know what it was. That's a friendly Mo, and it only got like, the Garden Terror, which is immune. I could go ahead and try to save a friendly Zagara. I'm going to deploy Polymorph Seed and try to hit this enemy Mura into body block for a friendly Zagara. I'm not able to do so, so screw it. We cannot do it any longer, so let's go ahead and do some damage to these structures. I can definitely destroy these 2 towers, which is not the second movie of the Lord of the Rings franchise, but instead it's those 2 towers right there. Then I can move back top in the bottom lane and try to do some more damage right here. They have no towers, but they have a fairly damaged fort. It looks like the enemy team is not yet in position to entirely contest me. This is going to be good. We should be able to get this fort without too much trouble. I'm going to be rooted, but that's not a big deal. At level 16, I usually go for True Shot Aura if my team can benefit from it. We have a Nova that can definitely benefit from it. We have a Stitches who can definitely benefit from it. And I have myself. Is that enough to justify it over Shooting Star, which will increase the damage of my stun? I don't think so. So I'm going for the Shooting Star. If you don't know what True Shot Aura does, it increases basic attack damage to our team, to everyone that is close enough to you. Looks like I'm going to rejoin my friendly Kel'Thas bot right here, and we can do some more damage to these structures. I still have a good 20 seconds of these Garden Terror, so we can definitely do some damage here. I am putting the seeds back here and not up to the fort, because the enemy team will come and contest, and having the seed close to the fort will make it much easier for them to destroy it. It looks like our friendly Kel'Thas is going to be able to do some damage to the team, but now I am out of the Garden Terror. Maybe I can stun this enemy with Fury, and yes I can, and I can maybe throw an owl that is going to miss everything. Looks like the enemy Garden Terror didn't manage to do as much damage as I did on my Garden Terror, so that's a good thing. We're still even in experience, which is also a very good thing and a very weird one. That I can try to stun the enemy Stitches. I can do just that. I'm going to deploy my Starfall. If you don't know what Starfall does, it's going to do that big circle on the ground that is going to do area damage and slow everyone in it. A very good precision strike and a very good lunar flare from myself is going to ensure us the kill on the enemy Kel'Thas as well, and now we can keep on pursuing this enemy Muradin Furion, but looks like the friendly team is going to be discouraged by the enemy team. This is a 4v5, but we are hanging in tight. We are still in this, guys. I am not giving up just yet. I'm not a guy that gives up, like, ever. Let's stun this enemy Furion. We are not going to do so because he is not going to move where I expected him to do. Being your... Oh, is a Kel'Thas back? Is it going to be worse than our bot? More to the point. I don't know, we will see. Is it, being it a delayed stun, you always want to aim it where you think your enemy will be. As you can see, I did not put it where Muradin was, but rather where he was going to be. Now we totally have enough DPS to blow him to pieces. I don't know what was he thinking. There was 4 of us here. The enemy Zagara and Furion are in a very bad spot. I was thinking that maybe they would have gone backwards towards where I sent my arrow, but they didn't. Instead, they stood they stood their ground and tried to contest that. In the end, it was very good for them. But this time, Alfiron, you're not going to escape. Oh, the sidestep! Oh shit! They pull our friendly Zagara. I need to try and save her. I'm going to heal. I did sprint just to reach her in time to heal before they could have changed any more CC. On top of them, a good stun on my part on Zagara that was on the precision strike, and that's another one team fight with a Kel'Thas bot. We are doing this, guys. Admittedly, the enemy team is not very well coordinated. They should have destroyed us entirely, but they didn't. Looks like Kel'Thas wants to go directly for the Garden Terror. I would not suggest that. Let's destroy this Creep Tumor. I missed. There's a Creep Tumor right here. Clear the creep, please. The only way I have to clear the creep is with my arrow, with my stun, which is incredibly valuable to me, so I'd rather not do that. At level 20, we're going to be picking up Stormy Shield. This is my standard choice when it comes to SupporTyrande, which I guess we could call SupporTyrande instead of SupporTyrande. SupporTyrande, single word. Looks like the enemy team is down, taking the bottom terror. We can definitely go there and contest it. You can see that Tyrande has this very good scouting potential thanks to her Sentinel, which is going to give her vision of everything. I am going to deploy immediately a Starfall right here. We are going to push them back off this Garden Terror. They are not going to be able to do much to stop us. I am going to dodge the Stitch's hook because I'm redeeming myself from being bad at this game at being actually good at this game. A good maw from our friendly Zagara. I need to heal our Kel'Thas bot. I do not want him to die. I'm going to go ahead and use my Storm Shield to shield my allies. I'm going to... Oh, the maw from the enemy Zagara and the Phoenix on top of it. This is going to be bad. I am going to deploy a healing ward. I need to heal our friendly Zagara and keep her alive. She's one of our most... our highest DPSers in this team comp. We can still do this. We can still contest this enemy team. They are 4. We are 3 because our Kel'Thas... Well, our Kel'Thas is going back. We will need to kill this enemy. Is this? That was free. I kind of feel bad. A stun is going to stop the enemy Zagara on her tracks, and the roots from the enemy Garden, from the neutral Garden Terror. We are going to pick up a kill. Now Nova needs to kite back this enemy Muradin. I do have my heal on cooldown, so I cannot help her much. I need another stun on top of this Muradin. But a good bolt forward from our Zagara. We are going to pick up the kill on the enemy Muradin. Can I get the kill on this enemy Malfurion? A good roots on his part is going to slow me down. But let's see if I can land the Lunar Blaze. I can land the flare. Come on. He is alone. Come on, Zagara. Help me on this. Help me on this. No, we lost the terror. We lost the terror. Shit. Oh, we lost the terror. That was so bad. I was chasing down Malfurion and we lost the terror. I was thinking that possibly Nova or Stitches were going to take it, but apparently Stitches was not going to be up in time. We can definitely finish this though. Maybe not, never mind. There's a Stitches here, but he's alone, so we can try to do something to it. Stitches is still going to try and be a nuisance to us. Let's plop down a healing word. And let's keep our cool. Let's keep our cool. Zagara gets pulled, but Stitches is alone. He is going to eat her, but it's not a big deal. I can stun the enemy Stitch and try to shield my friendly Zag and apply a vulnerable to the enemy Stitch again. We still have sprint. I don't know what is going on. Is my MMR so low? I did lose like... Whoa! That ball! I did lose like 9 games in 2 days, like in very quick succession to each other. But I don't know. My MMR should still be decent. I doubt it dropped below 3,000. There was like 3.8k. These enemies are guys like my Lunar Flare is going to get us the kill. I can still heal our friendly Zagara. I will have my healing word soon enough. We still have an experience lead over them and a 4th lead over them. I now need mana, So let's hope that my friendly team does not do anything stupid. Looks like Muradin is going gung-ho for our friendly Nova, but he's going to miss his piercing bolt, his storm bolt, and now he's in a lot of trouble. Our friendly Stitches needs to kite back. Zagara is going to cut the enemy Kel'Thas. My owl is missing him for a little bit, but we pick up the kill nonetheless. Looks like our own Kel'Thas now is back, and now we can get back on track and finish this game maybe. This game has been all over the place. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why we were ahead the whole time. I feel like I did nothing. I did some good healing and some decent damage, but actually did more damage than the Stitches, and it's good. But I'm Tyrande, I expected to. Can I land a stun on the enemy Muradin? No, because he left. Looks like they are trying to defend this. I can definitely deploy a healing ward right here, so we can still push this. Looks like the enemy Stitches is going to grab the friendly Nova, but that's not going to be enough. I'm going to stun the enemy Malfurion. I'm going to shield my team once more. The Pyroblast is not going to be enough to get the enemy Muradin, but I'm going to sprint after him, and I managed to get the kill. I dodged the hook. I need to cut back and get away from the... No! The Maw! Maybe this Maw saved my life, actually. Looks like the enemy Stitches managed to eat that in Banelings! To eat our friendly Stitches, but he gets out. The enemy Zagara pays for her life, for her, I don't know what, for her lack of respect towards myself. We managed to get a keep, and now we need to back off. Back off, guys. There's no need to stay there. They have 3 died, actually. We have a Zagara. We can still push this, maybe. But no, let's get out. Oh, Zagara, do you have Maw? If you don't have Maw, you're going to be in big trouble. Girl, there she is fine. Alright, looks like our friendly Kel'Thas, they are both Thas, so I guess we can call them Thas. Looks like our friendly Kale is going Aphazite, is going to go top lane and defend against those minions. My voice cracked there like I'm in puberty again. Zagara, I don't know why you're still there. You're going to die indeed, and you also wasted them all. Well, you just overstayed your welcome. Looks like this is definitely not a high MMR game. I don't know what's going on. By the way, about that losing streak, I plummeted from rank 2 in Hero League to rank 5. That was so bad. It hurts so much to go down this much. I can tell you that for a fact. Looks like the enemy Kathas know that our Nova was there, but Nova did hit all her things and she has rewind, so she was able to burn him quickly enough to make an escape. But the enemy team is closing in on her. She's going to land a very good, precision strike to get away at least with 1 kill. Looks like our friendly Kathas is in need of help. I'm going to be able maybe to kill these enemy Stitches. I do that, but our friendly Kathas is going to die. I had to choose if to kill the enemy Stitches or try and save our Kathas. I could have sprinted to save Kathas, but that was not going to be a thing, so I just decided to kill Stitches instead. Now Stitches, our friendly Stitches go stop gathering those seeds. I'm going bot gathering these seeds. You can see with my Hunter's Mark on top of an enemy, my Lunar Flare is doing roughly 1000 damage. It's like 900 and something, and refunds mana when I hit a hero, I believe. Yes, refunds mana if I hit a hero. Half mana? All mana, actually, nice. Well, not that Tyrande has mana problems, really, per se. She's totally fine. Let's see, it's 945 damage. Oh, hello, Zagara. You want to duel me? I am going to leave. I am going to leave immediately. I'm going to wait for my... I'm going to... Do I have to use my Storm Shield here? No, I don't. We are going to rejoin this fight. Looks like our friendly Zagara is in shambles. I need to stun the enemy Muradin. I managed to do just that. I can deploy a healing ward right here and a Starfall and a Storm Shield. Now this enemy Muradin is out of mana. He cannot jump away. The Phoenix from the enemy Kathas is going to do a lot of damage to me and the friendly Zagara, but we still have our Stitches in hot pursuit. I'm going to mount. I can definitely stun this enemy Kathas, and yes! It connects. The Lunar Flare connects. Looks like the enemy Stitches is in hot pursuit after me. I'm going to sprint to avoid all that he can do to me. I need to apply vulnerable to him, and maybe we can do something else. An owl is going to hit. We did manage to wipe the entirety of the enemy team, but for Malfurion, and we have a Garden Terror. We should be able to win the game right here. Just go for the core. I can still carry this. I did not carry. I feel like I got carried. I did land a couple good stuns and things, but I still think that our Nova, especially our Nova, did a very good job in snowballing this game. This Malfurion is just going to go forward. I'm going to Storm Shield. I don't care. I can just go ahead and attack him as much as I can, because I can. That's the final precision strike on the enemy core, and that's a win for Tyrande. Whisper win. Is it Tyrande or Tyrande? I don't know. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. You can see that even if one of your teammates leaves the game, or even if you lose the early game, that's not too big of a deal. You can still come back. This is not Dota 2, this is not Dota 1, this is not League of Legends, this is not, I don't know what, I mean, insert any MOBA here. You can watch my video for It's Just Another MOBA. I will put a link, but I feel like you've already watched it. Anyway, comebacks are indeed a reality and a real possibility, so never give up, never surrender. Tyrande Whisperwind, one of the most versatile and fun heroes to play. If you're good with skill shots, if you're bad with skill shots like me, you will be frustrated a lot. Let's hope you are better than me, but you can also be a pretty pink princess that is worth all your money. Anyway, I am SunGlare, the Italian gamer. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and if you did enjoy it, please don't refrain yourself from throwing in a like, subscribe, comment, share this video, and make me famous. Go, my minions, make me famous, please. I need money. I am not getting any money for this. It would be nice though. Is that a douchey thing to say? I hope it's not a douchey thing to say. I would like to make this my full-time job. Am I talking too much? Of course I'm not talking too much. I will see you guys next time.